and you throw your punches real short where there's no air. There's no air. There's no room for punches in between with the quick power hands of Tank. You can get away with it, and he did. And he prospered in there.
That just leaves somebody at a distinct disadvantage, and I think that's unfair. And so that's how I look at it, and that's what bothers me about Gervonta.
It's a waste till y'all prove yourself to, you feel me? That's what, to me, to start proving that stuff, like, all right, bet, he's a threat, then, all right, cool, I'll fight him. But other than that, ain't...
There are whispers circulating in the boxing community regarding a possible rematch between Lamont Roach and Gervonta Tank Davis. Let's just say that following their initial showdown, which left fans questioning whether or not Roach had what it took to compete with Tank's might, insiders are now analyzing every potential angle of a rematch. Will Davis once more demonstrate why he is one of the most feared punchers in the game, or could Roach make the required changes to pull off an upset?
I thought I should have won without that being counted a knockdown. Look, I ain't the ref. I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he had to wipe sweat out his eye, he had to wipe sweat out his eye. But the rules do state, if you voluntarily take a knee, then that's an automatic 8 count. But it is what it is. I wasn't relying on that. I was relying on what I was doing in there. I think I was taking control. I think I was landing more shots. I think I was landing more power shots. And I thought I was doing my thing. So I'm not really that frustrated about that. But if that was kind of a knockdown, I would win the majority decision.
Following their contentious majority draw on March 1st, rumors are circulating regarding a probable rematch between Gervonta Tank and both Lamont Roach Jr. And Davis fans were enthralled with the first battle, particularly during the 9th round, incident in which Davis took a knee, a move that wasn't considered a knockdown and left many questioning the result.
A minus 1,600 as your main event odds is crazy to me, dude. That's crazy. That underdog lived up to the hype. He ended up, overperforming. Lamont Roach, credit to him, all this other stuff. And it took some politics to keep Davis as champion. You ever see guys getting the referee their own fight? Dude, anybody else takes that knee, you're getting counted, bro. The referee, actually, his instinct, if you watch that, the referee's instinct was to count. If you notice, Steve Willis started counting, and then he looked at the timekeeper outside the ring, wasn't counting, and he stopped counting. So you get to call your own timeout. Earlier in the fight, if you saw that shoulder barge that Tank did to Roach in the clinch, he didn't get a warning, but Roach's reaction got the warning. This is the politics we're dealing with. You keep doing this, you're looking at short-term money and long-term destruction of a sport.
Canelo Alvarez recently offered his opinions on the dispute involving Gervonta Davis's Canelo, stressed that such actions should have consequences, saying that Davis should have lost the round 108 or even been disqualified, especially since his corner used the towel to intervene. Davis claimed that grease from his hair caused him to take a knee in the 9th round of his fight with Lamont Roach Jr. Canelo made it clear that his remarks were grounded in boxing regulations rather than his own views.
He take a knee. You need to lose like 10-8 that round at least, no? And plus the corner go up and put a towel in the face. That's disqualification for sure. I'm talking about the rules, but it's not my...
Roach's side challenged the ruling after the fight, but the New York State Athletic Commission affirmed the result of this draw was that David Benovitz replaced Davis in the Ring Magazine's pound-for-pound rankings.
Timeouts in boxing? Why are you taking? You know that. You should know that. So that's the thing where I'm like confused because that's supposed to be a knockdown. That's a 10-8 round. If that's a 10-8 round, I win the fight. So, you know what I'm saying? Like that draw turned into a 115-114 my way.
Going in, okay, it's round 10, right? You see that you down on the scorecard.
Critics claim in the 9th round, Davis allegedly purposefully took a knee against Roach to willingly going down to break his opponent's rhythm and reclaim control of the battle. Davis would have wanted a few more seconds to recuperate instead of running the danger of being overpowered by the violent strikes of the Roach. This is seen by many fans and analysts as a tried-and-true strategy meant to slow Roach's momentum.
Somebody stood in the pocket versus Gervonta Tank Davis and survived. The last person that attempted to do it was Leo Santa Cruz, and that man's head is still rolling somewhere around the arena. And I say that respectfully with no remorse. That's why what Lamont Roach did last Saturday night was so absolutely amazing. Lamont Roach, in the pre-fight press conference, that was one of the few fighters that was not terrified of Gervonta Tank Davis. That's right. And the man flat out put on a show.
Get your hand out of my pocket!
He proved Two-Tone the Superstar wrong. He proved everybody wrong, and that man went ahead and cooked, and he gets robbed by the New York State Athletic Commission. And these people acknowledge that the knee that Gervonta Tank Davis took was a knockdown. They acknowledge this. They say, yes, it was a knockdown, but now they are saying, well, we don't know how the rest of the fight would have went on. Maybe Tank might have turned up. When the last time you seen Tank turn up? Gervonta Tank Davis might be a front runner. I say that respectfully. And to go ahead and keep it real with y'all, I think that knee that Tank took was because Lamont Roach was in a rhythm and Gervonta Davis tried to throw this man off a rhythm. Do I believe the Murray's sport waves, the soul glow was in his eye? Absolutely not. I believe that man Tank got nerve-eye and said, hold on, this man Lamont Roach is cooking. I need to take me a quick timeout and a quick break. It's nasty. It's horrible. It's disgusting. It's bad enough how hard and difficult it is to beat this man. Most fighters is weight drained. Most fighters has clauses on them. So when somebody who's coming up is able to compete with Gervonta Tank Davis, you handicap the man with trash rulings.
In response to the audience's reaction during the post-fight interview, Davis said that the incident was caused by a hair treatment he had received 2 days before the fight. He explained that the grease from the treatment combined with his perspiration during the match, giving him a burning feeling in his eyes. Davis also expressed frustration over the alcohol, stressing that his actions were a sincere reaction to the unexpected irritation and not an attempt to manipulate the fight's dynamics.
Describe what the feeling was like in the ring, and was it to get the towel out, to get the burn out of your eyes, or what was going on? And
I didn't want to get caught. I didn't want to get caught while my eyes was burning, and like you can get knocked out like that. So I'd rather take the knee than But I didn't really know that you can get disqualified for all that, or when you start counting, I'm like, what the hell? But I don't know. It's cool.
Fans and commentators have responded to the explanation in different ways, with some raising questions. Whether, for whatever reason, the moment ought to have been declared a knockdown.
When you heard the decision?
Nobody like a draw, from a guy that get knockouts and things like that, but it's cool. I feel like if we fight again, I could do more. And I should have did more. I was lost in the I lost track in the rounds. That's why we need what is it called? Yeah, man. I didn't know what round it was. Facts.
Tank, Eric Blum from DailyMail.com. First off, your coach just said, can you confirm, did you get your hair done 2 days before the fight?
Yeah. I ran water over it today, but I must ain't do it enough.
Can you describe what the feeling was like in the ring? And was it to get the towel out, to get the burn out of your eyes, or what was going on? And
I didn't want to get caught. I didn't want to get caught while my eyes was burning, and you can get knocked out like that. So I'd rather take the knee than But I didn't really know that you can get disqualified for all that, or when you start counting, I'm like, what the hell? But I don't know. It's cool.
Do you want that rematch next? And if so, how likely it is that we're to see that fight happen again this year?
I'm not sure, bro. I'm definitely not sure, but hopefully we could get it before. Nah, it probably won't be this year.
Is that the one you want next?
It's definitely the one I want next, but it's not gonna be next.
Well, what is?
You might see it in a minute. You definitely might see it in a minute.
What the hell happened to Gervonta Tank Davis, huh? He got some grease in his hair? I
It was the lady that she put too much grease in my hair, and that's the reason why I took a knee. I ain't lying to y'all. Why y'all booing me for? Y'all remember the movie Coming to America? Was Gervonta Tank Davis using the Soul Glow? It's just a Soul Glow, feeling all so silky smooth. Just let it shine through, baby. That gotta be one of the most embarrassing moments in boxing history. How the hell you go down saying that the grease, know what happened at the grease? Stop, it's not funny. Why y'all booing me? I'm telling you the truth. That woman put a lot of grease in my hair. Yo. Damn, Tanky. Tanky, come on now.